In this video, we're going to be looking at a very important concept in programming languages, and that is if. If is where we allow the program to make a decision based on something that's happened. In this very simple program, we are finding out the weight of something, and then we're going to see if it's bigger than 50 and do something if it is. So let's have a look at how the program works. This is just to check the weight of a suitcase for a plane. So we're going to get the weight and change it from a string to a floating point number. So these comments are telling us what's happening in the program. The first line of code has got two functions happening, one embedded in the other. The innermost one is input. Input will work by showing this, putting this string on the screen, which is how many kilograms does your suitcase weigh, and then stopping and waiting for someone to type something, and what they type will be typing as text. Whatever that is will then be taken by float and converted into a number, and that will be stored in this variable called fweight. A variable is a place to keep a number so that we can use it again later. So then we're going to see if the suitcase is overweight. Now here it says if weight is greater than 50, and that's how if works. You write the word, type the word if, and then the next part is what you're testing for. Back here, someone could have typed whatever they like. They could type 100 or 25 or even a million. We don't know. So we're letting the computer decide based on what they do type. If they had typed a number bigger than 50, then this test would be true because weight would be greater than 50. If it's true, then Python will do these two lines of code. Now, you can notice that they're indented. In Python, when we indent something, that means it's part of a block. And with if, this block here is only, the commands are only followed if this test is true. If it's not true, these two lines of code are ignored. So we will be typing in a number, turning it as text, turning it into a number, storing it in fweight. Seeing fweight is greater than 50. If it is, it will print on the screen your case is over 50 kilograms, and then another line, there will be a $25 charge for luggage that heavy, and then it'll go to the next line of the next command. Now this command will print whatever happens, it will always be printed because it is not indented. So the program will print these two lines if this is true, and it will print this one anyway, no matter whether it's the test is true or not. So let's run it and see what happens. So I'm pressing F5, and it says how many kilograms does your suitcase weigh? I'm going to type 60 because that will be over the 50. The computer will test that, and because it printed out the lines, your case is over 50 kilograms, there is a $25 charge for luggage that heavy, and wrote this thank you for your business at the end. Now let's run it again, but this time, so press F5, this time I'm going to put 30 kilograms, which is less than 50, so I'm typing that, press enter. Notice that these two lines here, your case is over 50, were not printed because the if was not true. So going back to the program, these two lines will be printed only if the weight that we type is bigger than 50. That's the power of if. It allows us to let the computer make decisions based on what we want it to test.